Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday's virtual video lesson. Today, I'm going to teach you a third way to multiply two-digit by two-digit numbers. Your adults in your life will be really happy we've gotten this far because this is the method that the adults learned. So if you need any help, then they are experts, and please have them talk it through with you if you need some extra help. I'm going to get started because this is a limited time video. So the way that you're going to learn today is called the standard algorithm for two-digit multiplication. Most adults just call it the shortcut method because it is the shortest way or least amount of pencil writing, yet still working it out when we're working it out on paper. So I'll get right to it. There are a lot of colors and arrows on here. We'll start with this number 1. When you're multiplying 26 times 45, the first thing you're going to do is just multiply the 26 times 5. If we were in class, I'd cover up that 4 with my hand. And we know how to do 26 times 5. We say 5 times 6 is 30. Put the 0 in the ones place, regroup the 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus the 3 that I regrouped is 13. So 5 times 26 is 130. Now I've multiplied everything by this 5. I now have to multiply everything by the 4 tens. Now, since the 4 is in the tens spot, I know that the answer to this multiplication problem is going to end in a 0. So I'm going to do 4 times 26, but I'm really doing 4 tens times 26. So I went ahead and put a 0 here before I even started multiplying. Now I'm going to do 4 times 6 is 24. Put the 4 on the bottom, regroup the 2 up top. 4 times 2 is 8, plus the 2 that I regrouped is 10. So the answer to that part of the problem is 1040. And when you do standard algorithm, you only have 2 partial products, but you still do have to add both of the partial products together. When I add them together, my answer is 1170. So next, I want you to get a sheet of paper, and I want you to work out this problem from your math book. You do need to estimate. You can use rounding to estimate, front-end estimation. You can use compatible numbers. Estimate and get an estimated answer, and then solve using the standard algorithm shortcut, and then check your answer. Pause the video right now, work it out, and come back. Okay, hopefully you worked this problem out. I went through the estimate first. These are the 3 different ways to estimate. So as long as you've got one of these ways, then you are fine. The first one is if you were rounding. The second one is if you were doing front-end estimation. The third one is if you were doing compatible numbers. So hopefully you were able to get one of those estimates and then start working out the problem. The first thing that you would do is just multiply 89 times 7. See how I covered up this other number? We don't need to worry about that right now. 7 times 9 is 63. 3 goes on the bottom. Regroup the 6. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus 6 is 62. Now I'm ready to uncover this number and multiply by that number. So now I'm going to do 89 times 2 tens. Now I know this is in the tens place, so I need to put a 0 right here to show I'm multiplying by tens. Then I multiply 2 times 9 is 18. 8 goes on the bottom, regroup the 1 up top. 2 times 8 is 16, plus this one I regrouped is 17. The answer for 89 times 2 tens is 1,780. My final step is to add those 2 partial products. And if you got the same, you would need to get the same partial products and the same answer for this to be correct. If you got your answer 2,403, then you did a good job. You are going to have practice on a Google form after this. Make sure you work out your problems. Be sure to ask those adults around you if you're confused. If I know I spoke really fast because this is a timed video, so if you need to go back and rewatch the video, that's great. Do that. Email me if you have any questions. It's great seeing you guys.